cloud hands, we know that it's I'm going to quickly review and then we're going to do it with me, okay? In cloud hands, it's a sideways motion. So what do I mean by sideways motion? Let me explain, and then you're going to have time to drill with me. It's a sideways motion based on shifting of weight, knowing that we can never have 2 feet that can move at the same time without running into risks of falling. So it is just like a piano being played, where one hand comes down on the keys, the other one gets ready, lifts up, then finds its key, and then presses down, as if we're doing this. And I'm just thinking now, and I used to play piano, it's not only the keys, it's the pedal, yeah? When you lift up, you lift down in the synchronized way. You notice also that my feet are parallel. They are never moving out in this way, but they're always parallel, meaning they are in line with the tile of the floor. The spacing now is always shoulder width away, so I can never crab walk this way or do cloud hands this way, okay? It's shifting of weight. Okay, let's get that element down, all right? Do it, okay? Here we go. Good Tai Chi posture. We're moving this way, okay? Putting the weight on our right, lifting up our left to the toe, on our toe, shifting our weight, 50-50. Up comes our heel to our toe. Move it in, heel down. Heel up, on the toe, toe down, heel down. Heel up, off the ground, toe down, heel down. Let's go the other way now. How do you go the other way? You put all the weight on your left. You come up on your heel, on your toe, put your toe down, put your heel down. 50-50, then heel comes up, on the toe, close it, heel, heel up, off the ground, toe down, heel down, okay? So that is something you need to practice, okay? Because you're now going to put hands together. If you put hands together and your feet are screwed up, everything will be confusing, right? All right. So in the hands, the top hand is always the fingertips are at eye level, but they do something. If you watch first, if this is 12 o'clock and this is the stem, I see beyond my tip of my fingers, and that's where my glance is. It goes to the 11, 10, 9 o'clock, something happens. It flips and it comes down. Watch how it comes down. It sort of makes that elongated rectangle, and it comes here and it's holding a cup or the bottom of a ball 2 inches below my navel. My dantian is centering me. As it goes beyond the dantian, it goes only because my hips and waist are moving. Then it comes up and does the same rotation, right? This is one hand. And here's a little trick maybe you want to incorporate. If I have my hand like this and I'm centered, to get out to the 3 o'clock for you, how am I doing it? Am I moving my hand to get there? Am I moving my hand to get there? What am I doing? Watch. Don't put your hand up. What am I doing? Don't put your hand up. What am I doing? Say it louder. You're not watching. I'm not watching. I'm watching, but I'm turning. What am I turning? My body, my waist, and my hips. I put my hand out here, but it's moving, not because I'm moving it this way, but it's attached to my hand, to my body, so it moves with me. If I stop, it stops. It doesn't go beyond because it's not just a hand motion. It's moving because my body is saying, hey, move. You're attached to me, right? All right. Now, the other hand takes the opposite role. It starts this way. Cup at the middle. 3 o'clock, something happens. The bottom hand, you never worry about it. You never look at the palm of the bottom hand. But as soon as it makes the corner of the 3 and the 9 o'clock, it starts to show you your palm. Flips down, flips up, flips down. But then you have the problem now of putting it together, okay? But basically, that's what your hands are doing. So you train your weaker hand, you train your stronger hand, you get it really well processed, then you train your weaker hand. Then you try to put your hands together. Keep your hands separate from your feet. When your hands are really accomplished, you throw your feet, put your feet on with it, okay? So let's just do hands. We said that they're staggered. We said the hand that's showing you the palm is always the top hand, whereas the bottom hand is lower, and we don't care about the palm. All we want him to do is to cup in the middle and then take its turn, okay? So they rotate, they take turns. So we're at the 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock position. Left hand, palm facing us, right hand faced away, further away than in, okay? So it's staggered. We start to turn, how? By turning your hips and waist. 12 o'clock, left hand has a stem. Right hand sits 2 inches below your navel in a cup position. Turn your hips and waist, 11, 10, 9 o'clock, something happens. What? The top hand flips and the bottom hand takes its turn. We're at 10 o'clock, we start to move our hips and waist, 11, 12 o'clock, where's your stem, where's your cup? Top hand has its palm facing. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, something happens. Top hand flips, bottom hand joins. Keep on turning. Now you're processing your numbers. 12 o'clock, 11, 10, 9, something happens. Flip, join. All this time, you're making your waist move. If you're not making your waist move, you're not really a cloud. You're just maybe drawing circles with your hand, okay? Use your waist, use your waist. Once you get that pattern and your waist is in autopilot, it's easier. But if you only concentrate on your hands and not use your waist, it becomes very disjointed and piecemeal. As you can see, you are now more confident, perhaps, and as a result, you are more freewheeling. You're apt to take a little bit more chance or chances. If not, and you say something's still bothering me, what do? Slow it down and think through. This can be applied to everything we do outside of Tai Chi. If something is messed up, you go back and you retract what your mind did, what you did physically, right? So can you see that Tai Chi can help you outside of Tai Chi class? All right, so that's gonna take some work, right? And it's gonna take some practicing. And remember that it's always easier, put your hands at your waist and turn with me. Doesn't matter what side. In cloud hands, you need to use your hips and waist. And as a result, your body as well as your upper body as well as your neck and your head turns with you. If you do cloud hands and you don't turn your neck and eyes and face and head, then it becomes disjointed, okay? So when you practice that, remember that, okay? Now, let's try to put our feet, torso, hips and waist, and hands together, okay? So hands actually have a low priority as far as I'm concerned because they're attached to my body. If my body knows how to turn and my waist knows how to, it's warmed up and it knows how to move, the hands go for the ride, okay? All right. Here we go. Open, so open because it's 3 o'clock. Move, stem and cup. 11, 10, 9 o'clock, flip the hands, join the feet. middle, stem. This is a drill. 1, 2, 3 o'clock. Something happens. 2 things happen. 12 o'clock, stem and cup. 11, 10, 9, 2 things happen. Flip the hands, join the feet. Stem and cup at 12. 1, 2, 3 o'clock. 2 things happen. Stem and cup. 11, 10, 9, 2 things happen. And 2 things happen. Let's go the other way. How do we go the other way? We need to shift our weight so that our left foot now can flip and close. Middle. 11, 10, 9, something happens. 12 o'clock. 1, 2, 3 o'clock. Flip the hands, close the feet. Are you using your hips and weights? Are you parallel on your feet? Are you playing the piano where your foot that moves is weightless? All right, now we're going the other way, okay? And this time we're just going to practice. I'm not going to look, but you're going to try to get the feeling. The feeling that you're a cloud, using your hips and waist, flowing, listening to the music. Okay, so that's the kind of feeling you should achieve. Let's go the other way and call it quits.